It's 6:04 a.m. Your backup beeper just tried to teach the cul-de-sac Morse code. The ladder rack is writing a silhouette into bedroom dreams. And the utility trailer's tongue is kissing the mailbox like it owes postage. If just one night ever turned into a neighborhood alarm clock, this is the morning the HOA rules meet work vans without canceling anybody's living. Please tell me those headlights aren't a ticket parade. That's the calm car. Library voice. Clipboard lungs. Good morning, officer. Sorry the street woke up before the sun. Good morning. We're going to put the sound down, the trailer back, and everybody's pulse where it belongs. I park my work van here every weekday. The trailer's only because we've got a 2-hour job across town. And that beeper? It's standard. Safety. Safety is good at job sites. At 6 a.m. on a residential block, it's a broadcast. Let's show each other the lines so the map stops being vibes. Say the lines out loud, please. My brain is coffee-free. City, no idling longer than 3 minutes. No backup alarms before 7 a.m. unless actively preventing a crash. No blocking mailboxes or hydrants. No trailer tongues or hitches projecting into the public way. Keep sidewalks clear. No commercial loading zones in residential streets. Quiet hours typically 10 p.m., 7 a.m. HOA. No commercial vehicles with visible signage or ladder racks parked overnight on streets or driveways. Trailers may not be stored or staged in view. Loading only during allowed hours. Mailbox cluster and site triangles must be clear. Repeat after courtesy violations result in fines. So the van with the logo and ladders is a novel. It's a paragraph that keeps getting longer. I get it, but my driveway fits the family car. The van sleeps curb. And the trailer? Hitched overnight because I had to leave by 6. It's 6. The mailbox is blocked. The beeper auditioned. We're going to fix geometry and clocks. Neighbor texted me at 6:01. Please no beeper. I was already reversing. Couldn't hear the text over the beeper. Irony loves me. She also called in mailbox blocked before carrier hours. That's this conversation. We'll leave with a plan that saves jobs and bedrooms. Walk me through what I can actually do. Right now, engine off, beeper off, trailer unhitched only to move, not to camp. Pull forward to clear the mailbox approach by at least 15 feet. Then we'll talk about a legal morning load window that doesn't edge into quiet hours. Engine off. Beeper. I can't disable it. Liability. Then you don't back up here before 7. You stage facing out. You leave forward. You use spotters before sunrise instead of sound that wakes strollers. Facing out costs me 5 minutes at night. 5 minutes costs less than a letter and a friendship. Officer, will you log work van with signage? Ladder rack. Trailer tongue encroaching at mailbox cluster. Backup alarm before hours. Voluntary compliance now. Plan pending so HOA doesn't write its own poem. Logged. Neighbors on the sidewalk in a robe. She looks awake in the way people get awake when their baby didn't want to be. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at 6:02. I know. The beeper is a choreographed apology waiting to happen. Let's make it an actual apology with borders. Borders? Times, inches, directions. Officer, give us a picture. Picture. No commercial vehicle or trailer in view, 10 p.m., 7 a.m. No backing alarms before 7. Van must face out so you depart forward. No part of a trailer within 15 feet of the mailbox cluster approach. If you must load, it happens 7:20 a.m., quietly, with no ladder clank and no gate bangs. If you can't comply, park off-site in a yard-approved lot. I can live with 7:20. Jobs start at 8. I can leave at 7:25 and still make it. But the HOA says no logo vans overnight anywhere? In the street or driveways visible from street. If your garage could house it, you'd be fine. If not, you need off-site parking. That's what we solve for, without turning your livelihood into a scavenger hunt. Neighbor, does 7 to 7:20 mean your baby goes back to believing in sleep? If your ladders don't do symbols and your trailer doesn't practice kissing mailboxes, probably yes. Done. Ladders get rubber straps and a bedtime story. Also, that tongue jack. It's 4 inches past the curb. If a stroller rolled, that's a bruise with a name. I can flip the hitch so the tongue sits higher, back 2 feet onto my slab. Do it after 7. For now, we move forward 6 feet to clear the mailbox completely, then we talk day 2. Pulling forward now. No beeper. Neutral. Hand signals rolling. Good. Stop. That leaves a clean sight line to the cluster. Officer, did we leave enough? Plenty. And you're off the red flare by the hydrant. About the hydrant. Last night I was closer. Past is a teacher. Today we test out of that class. My U.S. flag is lit on the porch. Is that a problem with early loading? Flag is fine. Aim the light down. Off by 10. The problem is sound and geometry, not patriotism. Geometry. My driveway slopes. If I nose in, I can't face out without the beeper. If I back in before 10, the beeper still sings. Back in at 9:00 p.m. with the beeper muted is not legal, but you can back in at 6:59 p.m. if quiet hours start at 10. Still. The beeper. Option B. Use the family car in the driveway. Park the van off-site in the contractor lot 3 minutes away. Bring the trailer there, too. Pick up at 7:05, load quietly on the lot, arrive here only to grab your lunch and go. That's cost and time. Cost is less than fines. Time is less than neighbor group chats. Option C. Strip the logo magnetic wraps at night, pull the ladder rack, park the van on your slab within the garage's shadow if HOA accepts debranded as non-commercial. HOA packet says no commercial vehicles defined by racks. Signage or equipment mounted externally, rack counts. Then off-site wins. Neighbor, would off-site plus 7:10 departures bring peace? I want to love your hard work and also my coffee. You'll love both if the beeper gets a commute. What about mornings I have to tow? Tow from the lot after 7. Don't bring the trailer into view overnight. If you must stage, tuck the trailer in your garage, tongue off. Vertical in a stand. If it fits, it doesn't. Then it doesn't live here. I hear you. Officer, can you add off-site overnight for van trailer? 7/7/20 quiet load window. Forward departures only. Mailbox hydrant buffers. No backing alarms before 7. Voluntary compliance? Added. Okay, details that make this work in the real world. Rubber on the ladder stops. Padded rattle straps. Foam at contact points. Magnetic towel under the ratchet so the metal doesn't click the rail. Roll-up door on the trailer. Quiet hand close, not gravity. Gloves on the handles. Skin is quieter than steel. That gate chain, wrap it in a rubber sleeve. And a piece of Velcro to catch the slack. Backup camera, I've got one. Use it with a spotter, not a symphony. Fuel at night, not at 7:05 when engine's idle and the street here's waiting. Copy. Paperwork ready inside. Don't write invoices at the curb while engines hum. I've done that. You won't, starting today. Neighbors pointing to my wheel. It's on the sidewalk. Sidewalk is a promise. Tires stay behind the sidewalk line. People push strollers at 650. Rubber loses to rubber ducky. Rolling back 6 inches. Better. Trash day? Tomorrow. I need the trailer in the morning to haul demo. Mail carrier hates surprises. If you must hook up at 7:05. Leave a clear approach by 9:30 a.m. when she arrives. I can do that. Also, text the block right now. Sorry for the early beeper, fixing it with a new routine. Van trailer off-site overnight. Quiet load 7/7/20 only. No backing alarms here. Mailbox hydrant clear. Thanks for patience. Sending. She hearted it. That's rare. Rare is valuable. Protect it. About fines if I slip once? First is often education. Second is money. Third is meetings you don't want. I prefer sandwiches to meetings. Everyone does. Can I leave the ladder rack up if I park off-site? Yes. Off-site lot is built for people like you. I'll get the pass. Please also add reflector triangles on the trailer rear and a hitch lock. Theft is another show none of us want. Done. Neighbor, anything else? The van headlights sweep my nursery when you arrive at 6:59 in the winter. Aim lower or use the other half of the driveway. I'll angle in with the beams to the garage, then cut lights. Or I'll use the lot. Cutting lights helps. Officer, is there a decibel thing for mornings? Quiet hours govern most of it. If a device reads above 55 dB at the property line before 7, assume it's a problem. My beeper is a lot more than 55, which is why it gets a commute. Day 2 plan, so I don't trip over today again. Tonight, you stage the van at the lot by 8:30 p.m. Trailer 2, you park your family car on your slab. You set out your thermos and lunch inside the house. At 6:55 a.m., you drive the family car to the lot, Swap to the van, trailer, load quietly, and drive past this block without stopping. If you must stop, you pull forward into your drive. Engine off. Grab lunch and leave forward by 7:15. No beeper ever touches this concrete. That's clean. You'll also buy 2 rubber, chocks for the trailer, and a coupler cover so the metal doesn't tap your hitch like it's learning percussion. I've got chocks at the shop. Now they live with you. Neighbor, if I ever have an emergency late-night unload, you text first. If it's really an emergency, I'll help. If it's not, I'll remember. Fair. One more safety detail, your trailer plug. Don't let it dangle and clang at dawn. I usually sling it into a rubber loop. No metal meets metal before coffee. Understood. Officer, my ladder strobe is set to flash when the doors open. That reflected into her window last time. Disable strobe at night. Daytime only. HOA loves dark nights that are dark. Button found. Off. And the small thing that prevents 90% of these calls. A printed routine on your mudroom wall. Lot by 8:30 p.m. Forward only at home. No beeper here. Off-site load 7 to 7:20. Mailbox hydrant clear. Routines are fences that don't need boards. I'll print it. I'll tape it like I mean it. You're smiling like a person who wants both a job and an address. That's the right smile. I like being welcome on my own street. You keep welcome by treating morning like a library. Neighbor's baby is settling. Points for us. Points banked. Okay, since we're on camera and people in the comments are going to tell me to sell my van, here's the middle path. You can be the person with a van and still be the person with a quiet block. It's inches and minutes. Inches and minutes. And a lot. And a lot. Officer, can you close your notes with off-site overnight adopted? Forward only home departures. Quiet load 7 to 7:20. Mailbox hydrant buffers respected. No trailer staging. Strobe disabled at night. Neighbor notified. Voluntary compliance. No citation? Closed. I'll bring donuts for the block Saturday, 9 a.m. Forgiveness has a glaze. Donuts are diplomacy, and the flag light is going off at 10. I moved the shield down so it doesn't rave into her nursery. Perfect. Anything else I'm missing? 2 micro fixes, rubber feet on the ladder standoffs, and felt pads under the trailer jack foot so when you set it on your slab, it doesn't ping. Adding both. And one reminder, if the HOA hosts a community meeting on commercial parking, show up with your off-site pass and your routine. You'll become the model, not the memo. I'd rather be the model. You already are, starting at 7. For the folks watching, this is the comment part, right? This is the part where you ask the internet to pick a rule that saves everyone's morning. All right, should HOAs require off-site overnight parking for all commercial vans and no trailer staging in view, with a 7 to 7:20 a.m. quiet load window and forward-only departures? Or allow on-site parking if the van is debranded, rack-free facing out and the block consents? And what's your best low-drama work van routine? Lot by 8:30 p.m., rubber-strapped ladders, strobe disabled at night, mailbox hydrant buffers, or a printed mudroom checklist that keeps the beeper away from bedrooms? Drop your geometry and clock playbook in the comments. Your tip might save a mailbox, a nap, and a livelihood that lives next door.